Hi guys, and good morning. It is morning here and this is on Sunday. Imagine Sunday I'm supposed to be going out. I'll be busy working on this vehicle, and happy new year to each and every one of you. So today we are going to be fixing the G37 and we're going to be fixing it once and for all. And what is giving me so much joy right now is that the fact that all the parts that I needed to fix this vehicle, all the parts, I now have them. So with that being said, what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be taking out the bumper. I'm going to be working on this vehicle's engine. So if you recall, the last time we worked on this vehicle, it has to do with the issue with the vehicle stopping on 3rd Milan Bridge and it refused to start. But the truth is, after I brought it back home, and for some reason the car just, after I brought it back home, I tried to start it probably like 3-4 times, it didn't start. Left it for some weeks, tried it again, it didn't start. And then about 2 days ago, I just put the key, I started it and it started. But what I noticed was I was hearing a rattling sound inside of it. Now remember, in the last video I did say I know what was wrong with this vehicle, and I believe that what I think was wrong with it is still what is doing it right now, and that is this vehicle's timing is wrong. The vehicle has jumped timing either by a tooth, or the timing chain, or the timing rail, the timing guards, or the timing tensioner. One of those things has gone bad, which is what has caused this vehicle to go out of time. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be taking it apart, inspecting it and see what is wrong with it, so that we can fix it together and then restore this vehicle back to how it is. So this is the main culprit of what was wrong with the engine. If you own an Infiniti or a Nissan that runs on the VQ engine, it doesn't matter if it is the VQ37 or the VQ35, as long as your vehicle has the VQ engine, you need to do these things. And if you don't do it, the vehicle will start having oil issues as time goes on. This is called the gallery gasket, and as you can see, this is an original Nissan replacement and this is a genuine part from Japan. So what I'm going to be doing is we're going to be replacing this gallery gasket, and I'm going to talk about it later on and explain everything to you guys, but for now let's just disassemble the car. Alright, so we've removed one of the most tedious places, which is the front, the radiator's assembly. Now what is left for us now is to start taking out the face. But there is something that I've been always wanting to do, which is, because I noticed that this vehicle always, sometimes it takes too long time to start. So I had suspected maybe, just maybe, one of all these pulleys is having an issue. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be removing the belt. And when I do that, when I remove the belts, I would then start the vehicle. Then I'll be able to see if one of the pulley is bad. Man, this is harder than I expected. All right. Wow, that was crazy. So now that we have the belt out, I'm going to attempt to start the engine and see if it will start in one go. Well, now we confirmed it is not any of the pulleys, so the problem is lying inside of this engine. So let's start taking it apart. root cause of this problem. And the first one, let me turn the camera here, was that the timing was off by a tooth. The second thing is I saw some metals in the sump, which I can't confirm anything yet, but I think I may have to take this whole engine out. I suspect because of the oil starvation, it eventually led to it eventually led to some of the bearings, you know, grinding up. So I just pray, to be honest, I pray that it is not something serious. I'm going to call Johnson and I'm going to give him an explanation, because he has taken apart many of these engines. So I'm going to ask him if it is normal. But the metal shavings is not much, just very little. In fact, it was so little we only saw it at the sump. It was not mixed with the oil, it was just at the sump. Very little of it, and I can still see some of it here. So I'm going to call him and ask him for an advice on what to go ahead and do. But for the meantime, we're going to be taking out this gallery gasket and we are going to observe. Who be these people? We are going to be taking it off and observe the condition of the gasket. And oh shit, it's the plastic gasket. I believe that the gasket would have torn apart, which was what caused to the oil starvation. Man, I messed up very bad, big time. Now we have to rebuild the entire engine. And by the way, this vehicle has one of the, like I said, this engine, other than when Sule fixed the valve, because it has been sitting for a while, this engine has never been worked on, and this is almost 200,000 miles. These engines are built to last long as you take care of the engine. If you get a car like this, just do the gallery gasket and forget about repairing any other thing. Yes. But because I never pay attention to it, because if I fix this now, till this engine will die, it will just be like this. It will never give you any other issue again. So, oh, this is crazy. I want to see the situation with the gallery gasket first, so that will determine what we are going to be doing next. Alright, I have good news and bad news. The good news, I've removed the gallery gasket. The bad news, there is nothing wrong with the gallery gasket, which means the oil pump of this vehicle failed, which was what led to the oil starvation. It wasn't the gallery gasket. Oh, it was the gallery gasket. Name. It was the gallery gasket. Name. Oh, thank God. Thank God. But that does not mean we are out in the open yet. In any case, I'm going to still continue losing it. As of this time, I will just do some observation. I'll call Johnson and ask him for his professional opinion on what we're going to do. So if it warrants us to remove the entire engine, pieces down to the ground and then rebuild it back up, then we'll have to do it. So let me call Johnson. All right, guys. So we have eventually come to a conclusion. I called Johnson. I explained the situation to him. He asked me to check the connecting rods, that is the metal, the conrod bearings, and to verify that none of them is bad. The problem is you can't really take out this guy except you bring out the engine, because it is literally under the cross member. So either I remove the entire cross member, which will take me longer time to do than just to remove the engine, or I just remove the engine. So instead of, I could just fix the gallery gasket now, put in fresh oil, start the vehicle, and then start enjoying it. But because of what I have seen in the sump, I've come to a rather crazy conclusion, which is I'm going to lose part of the engine out, and then tomorrow morning I'll go and rent crane, then remove the whole engine, bring it out, check the connecting rod, even probably check the crankshaft as well, verify that there is no problem with those ones, and then when I'm done, I'll start putting the engine back together. I never planned for it to go this way, but here we are. So with that being said, let's start taking it apart again.
After careful observation, I was able to discover that this vehicle's issue is not actually the connecting rod. It turns out that the water pump, the teeth of the water pump was beginning to crack little by little, and the residue was going straight into the oil sump. So luckily for us, there is nothing wrong with the connecting rod, nothing is wrong with the bearings. We are good to go. So, and the reason why some of the footage is missing is because, like I said, I am using my phone to record most of this footage, and on this particular Sunday the sun was scorching hot, so my phone was overheating the whole time. So this is going to technically be the end of the video. So what is going to happen is I have ordered for a new gallery gasket, because the gallery gasket I bought was for Infiniti G37. So it's for the VQ35DE engine, while the engine I have is the VQ37HR. So it is not the same thing. I have placed order for the new one and it should enter in any time soon. So therefore then we'll continue the video, and this time around I'll make sure I get myself an umbrella so that the phone will not overheat, and then I'm going to be able to cover everything. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.